Good morning, everyone. So, our today's topic is unpaid seller. It is one of the important topic when it comes to questions regarding Sales of Goods Act. So, what is an unpaid seller? As the name suggests, the unpaid seller consists of two words, unpaid and seller. So, seller is the person who is selling movable property, and unpaid means he is remain not paid or fully or partially not paid by the buyer. So, however, in section 45 of Contract of Sales Act defines that a seller of goods is deemed to be unpaid when first the price must not be paid by the buyer, and second, the negotiable instrument like check, bill of exchange was received, but it is dishonored, or seller who obtain a reduced price of the commodity which was negotiated earlier. Fourth, when the seller has been paid a large amount but a small portion of payment is remain unpaid. And last, seller must have a immediate right to action for price. So these all comprises of an unpaid seller. So what are the rights he is having? See, unpaid seller has two major kind of rights. First right is against the property or against the goods. So and second is against the buyer. And first we talk about right against the goods. So again, in right against the goods, there are two conditions possible. First is uh, that may be possible that the commodity is transferred, and second is the case where maybe commodity is not transferred. That means in first case where the commodity is and the commodity or the ownership right is transferred to the buyer, and in second case where the ownership is not transferred to the buyer. So in the first case there are three rights. First right is called right of lien. Second is right of stoppage in transit. Third is right to resale. So these are the these are the three rights when the ownership is not transferred to the seller. And when the ownership when the ownership is not transferred to the buyer, the seller has right to hold the delivery of goods. So we will take up one by one each in detail. So if we talk about right to lien, so right to lien is the right which is also known as right to uh, retain. So one if the seller is remain unpaid and the ownership is not transferred to the buyer, and the property is in possession of the seller itself, so he has to exercise the right of lien. That means he has to uh, retain the possession of the commodity with himself. Second is the case where the commodity is not physically transferred to the buyer, but it is in the transit. So and the ownership still remains with the seller. So in that case he has right to stoppage in the transit, so so that he can regain the possession of physical possession of goods with him. Third case is he has right to resale. So that means if a seller is unpaid and the ownership right has not been transferred, so and he has the physical possession of commodity, he can resell the commodity and take the price of the commodity. And now we will discuss the case where the ownership is not transferred to the buyer. So this is the case where all rights remain with the seller. So if he is unpaid, so he can hold the delivery of the commodity, he can have the commodity with himself, and he can further resell also. So it is all about right of unpaid seller against good. Now we will discussing right of unpaid seller against the buyer. So there are three types of right against the buyer if the seller remain unpaid. So he can suit for the price. So in the contract of sale, if the property of goods is already passed, but he refuses, I mean the buyer refuses to pay for the goods and seller become unpaid seller, in such case, seller can file a suit against the buyer for wrongfully refusing to pay him the dues. Second right is suit for the damage for non-acceptance. So if the buyer wrongfully refuse or neglect to accept the payment, neglect to accept the goods, as well as not paying the seller, so the seller can file a suit against the buyer for the damages caused by non-payment or non-acceptance of goods. So damages can be nominal or special damage in this case. Third kind of right is right for interest. So if there is a specific agreement between the parties that the seller can suit for the interest amount due to him from the buyer. So but this right can only be exercised with the suit for price. It cannot club with the suit for damage. So once a seller suit for price, he can also suit for interest if it is said in the contract of sale. So these are the three rights against the buyer for the unpaid seller. So this is it for the now, and thank you.